Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the Staples Center, the fans here in Los Angeles amping up for the Clippers. So the Clippers win the tip. Pass to Zubac. Outside for George. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
It makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Sinks the three-pointer.
3 points.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson.
That's his first personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Morant. And he drives in and finished off by Morant.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Outside Leonard. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
Strength, body control, and focus. Kawhi showing it all right there.
And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Now here's Morant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, 3 for 4 now. I like the pace for them on offense.
On the wing, George. Pass to Zubac. Outside Leonard. Stolen by Brooks. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Inside. George. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
George, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant with a wide open look. That one off the back iron and out. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. Outside Leonard. Pass to Zubac. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here's Morant. 6 points for him. Back to Adams. Left side Jackson. 5 to shoot. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
You can see the work Kawhi has put into his ball handling. Gets separation almost any time he wants.
On the wing, Brooks. Pass to Bain. Here's Morant. Makes it off the glass. Morant's got 8 points. Clippers trail by 4. Leonard on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
The vertical of Kawhi is impressive. Rising up with ease and throwing it down.
Morant, the bounce pass. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And after suffering that knee injury in the bubble back in 2020, Jackson worked his way back steep.
That's always one of the toughest parts of the game, dealing with serious injury when you're young. They're hoping he can remain healthy because he's a foundational piece moving forward.
All right, Dan. That was your Clippers Spirit Dance Team. Make some noise.
There's 1:38 left here in the opening quarter. And Leonard has it in the corner. Down low. Here's Batum. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Great find by Leonard. When the offense runs through you time and time again, you have to become a good playmaker.
Second team foul.
And the length that Batum provides on the wing, Smitty, great for both sides of the ball.
It makes switching on picks so much easier, GA. Nicholas Batum has been a solid defender his whole career, in large part due to that unbelievable wingspan.
That's his first personal foul.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range. And as good as this offense has been, Norman Powell's calling card since he entered the league is his defense.
They get the rebound. Here's Leonard. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Leonard's got 11 points. And they pick up 2.
The assist goes to
A high percentage look for Kyle. Has the size and length to be a factor inside.
Right side, Batum. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Melton. Driving inside. And Covington sends it back. Here's Leonard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Brandon Clark.
He's a soft-spoken leader. Kawhi Leonard prefers to let his play do the talking for him.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Clark right side. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Los Angeles. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Quick off the floor and powerful Clark loves to attack that rim.
And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That is his first foul of the game. Memphis trailing here. Jones drives in. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Anderson. Uncovered. Misses off the left iron. Powell with it. Takes it out to Covington. Powell with it. Puts up a three. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you.
Great floor awareness. Kyle knows how to find his open teammates.
To the middle. Here's Clark. And Covington sends it back. Pushing it up. Pass to Powell. You know, Steve, we're in this era of wide open, up-tempo style. How much fun would you have playing right now?
Kevin, it would have been a blast. The floor spacing gives you so many options offensively, and you can take a whole bunch of threes. However, at the defensive end, in my era, you couldn't hand check, so now it would have been a lot of work.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And the 21st pick in 2019. Smitty, how did Brandon Clark fall that far?
You know, a lot of times when you play 4 years in college, I don't know, for some reason they think something's wrong with that. He was still tinkering with that form on his jump shot, but you look at his productivity at Gonzaga, I'm not surprised how effective he's been in the pros.
Jackson. Over to the left wing. Grizzlies with the rebound. Pass to Bain. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Jackson with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And it's good for 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on.
Yes. Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Pass to Coffee. Now here's Zubac. Adams defending. Out to the right wing. Outside Jackson. 4 on the shot clock. George, no good.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Outside for Jackson. Second shot opportunity. Adams trying to free himself up. Jackson misses. Back to George. It's deflected. Stolen by Jackson. Paul George with the steal. And he finishes nicely on the way. George has got his second basket of the game.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. George, no good. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. To the inside. And Adams with the slam.
This is where you want Adams to have the ball. Can't get a higher percentage look than that.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Wasted no time on that one. George has got 6. Morant looking around. At the elbow, Adams. It's tipped. And that one's good. Morant. He's got 14.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
George with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Rebounded by Jackson.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him.
Grizzlies substitution.
Here's George. He's got 6. Right side, Leonard. Pocket 4. They get it back. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Terrific score there off the miss by Morris. Doesn't get a ton of offensive rebounds, but making that one count.
Morant outside. Lets the 3 fly. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Banked in off the glass. 6 points for Marcus Morris.
An efficient score inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves. And Kawhi, one of the top players in the league. The question for many is if he's in the top 3 or not.
I don't know, GA. I think it's pretty hard to name more than 3 players who are definitively better than Kawhi. I'll say this. He's an elite talent. The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Jackson. Second half just getting started. About a minute played.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
Leonard looking around. Takes it inside. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Once Leonard gets going like this, look out. He's cooking and showing no signs of letting up.
Stolen by Zubac. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
So both teams making some changes
Checking
here.
in for the Grizzlies.
Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Beautiful executed play. Kawhi Leonard makes the right read, wheeling and dealing.
And another turnover here by Memphis. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the 3rd quarter. No good that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Jackson with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. It's Brooks on the wing. No points in the game yet for him. And Covington sends it back. They recover it. In the corner, Powell with it. It's good from long range. Powell's got the lead up to 7 now for Los Angeles.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And it's 6'7" with a 7'2" wingspan. Robert Covington, Greg, comfortable guarding power forward.
Well, he's accustomed to it. In high school, he was the same height, but only weighed 170 pounds. Even then, his coach said he was weak, but he wasn't soft.
Payne with the bucket.
And they get one. Now, 1 of 5 here in the third.
Pass to Powell. To the paint. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Covington's got 6 points.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
It's his first trip to the line.
That's his second personal foul.
And the first one
Second
falls.
team foul. Shooting for Memphis, Tyus Jones.
He hits both from the stripe.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Again, Los Angeles. The Grizzlies trail by 7. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. But they're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. On the basket by Jones.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Mann. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's his first personal
Even
foul.
from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
For Los Angeles, they shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Terrence Mann. 2 shots.
And so he hits both. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 9-point game.
In the third quarter.
That one falls.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Here's Mann. Now Powell to the inside. Clark outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first
Robert Covington picks one up.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Clippers leading by 6. Here's Kennard. It's rebounded by Memphis.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Inside, Anderson.
And we've seen them come out and be much more active defensively this half.
Pass to Melton. Back to Clark. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Covington. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
Grizzlies making a switch here.
Grizzlies substitution.
Outside Leonard. Going inside. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Leonard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. The rebound by Anderson. For Memphis, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
A versatile swingman, Kyle Anderson's nickname is Slow-Mo for his methodical style of play. Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Leonard on the wing. Outside, Covington. Four seconds left. That's short off the rim.
Bringing a strong work ethic defensively. Moore is grinding on the shooter there.
And so it's... And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's George. George double-teamed. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Memphis with it. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Paul George with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Can't hit from in close.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Pass to Zubac. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his third personal foul.
With Zubac on the floor, you know what you'll get. Gives great effort when he's engaged.
Also, the plus is, GA, he does a good job of rim running. He also dives well off pick and rolls, and combined with his offensive rebounding, gives you some size in the middle. You gotta be faster than that to beat Ja Morant to the spot. He's too explosive.
Outside Leonard. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Zubac. That's good. It's Leonard with the assist. And the Clippers lead by 7.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass. It's a 9-point Clipper lead.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Up top, Morant. To the left side wing. Second chance shot. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
Morant's got 4 points in the quarter. Outside Leonard. To the middle. It's tipped. To the inside. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, George. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It's hauled in by Adams.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Inside. Here's Zubac. No good there. Adams, some nice D.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Using a variety of moves, Jackson can put it on the floor in space, in transition, or on closeouts.
The shot by George, no good.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job. Calling for the ball in crucial moments, Morant steps up when it matters most.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. And George, here we go. And it's George finishing it off.
Paul George loves these situations. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to deliver.
Back to Morant. Down low. Adams' shot is good.
Emphatic bucket from Steven Adams. His team needed one, and he wouldn't be denied.
Outside, George. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Leonard. Tries again. Outside for George. Outside Leonard. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. To the paint. Oh, and they take the lead.
What I like about Dillon is that he takes command when it's needed.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. A nice shot by George. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Pass to Bain. The shot, no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Just 1 point separating the teams. Outside Jackson. There's 57 seconds left in the game.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
The offensive rebound. Back to Jackson. Goes back up. Oh, that's blocked.
And a rare block shot. Anticipates the move and just times it out perfectly.
And the Clippers making a change here. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're ahead by 3. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
It's time for T-shirts.
And the Clippers making a switch here. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Thanks so much, David. Memphis moving that ball around. The 3 from Morant. It counts. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. And the Clippers making a change here. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Shoots the 3. No good from three-point territory. A second chance effort.
And D. Adams is so intimidating, using his size well to affect the shot.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. So Memphis will get the first possession. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Driving the lane. Gets it to go. That one good from Melton. Melton's got the first basket here in overtime for the Grizzlies. Left side, George. It's rebounded by Memphis. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul. Memphis leading.
Checking in for the Grizzlies.
The three from Morant. And here's Jackson. Brooks outside. Just 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Out to Morant. Fires the three. They get it back. Here's Adams. And at last, they get one to fall.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Right side, Jackson. Outside for George. And the rejection by Jackson. Lets a floater go. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Coming onto the floor for your Clippers.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. The three from Morant. He's off on that one.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And it's George finishing it off.
And with those long strides, it takes Paul George no time to get to the rim.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
This is why he has the ball. John Morant, he loves to deliver in these moments.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by 4. 1:15 left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. And the Clippers make... Gonna change here. George double teamed. Here's Kennard. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
A fantastic competitor. The bigger the moment, the more Kennard wants the ball.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. George with the ball. Good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
Yes!
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
Here's George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
The defense on George a little too tight there, but to have any chance against him, you have to challenge him.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
The three from Morant. Can't hit that one. They have not led for a while, a chance to do so here.
Well, they'd like to retake the lead on this possession.
Comfortable inside, plus the 7'3" wingspan. Hard to stop Kawhi without fouling.
And it's tied up with that one.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made up as he's able to tie it up.
Here's Morant. Driving to the basket. It's good! Buries the game-winning shot!
Oh! And he wins it at the buzzer.
Was that for real? Did I just see that?
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it